If you are sharing something on social media, you need to see, is it Instagram? Instagram is more image. Image and a little bit of text. The image will present the content you want to share. You can write, but you present the content on image. If you were sharing your text on WhatsApp, instant message, apps, you were going to think about the audience. Does my audience prefer to read? You're gonna write. Use emojis, use animations, send GIFs. If your audience prefers to listen, you're gonna send an audio message. Hello, my friend! Writing strategies, writing practice, how to write texts to be shared online. Welcome back. It's so good to see you here. How are you feeling today? Is everything all right? We all have challenges, my friend. These challenges are blessings. They teach us to be stronger, to be more resilient, to face the obstacles with more courage. Today, you are going to learn how to write and share different texts online. How can we write an email? How can we send an instant message on WhatsApp, for example? How do we share a tweet, a small message? How do we make a video to share on Instagram or on YouTube or anywhere you want? I'm gonna share with you principles that can be applied everywhere. I'm gonna share with you strategies that you will adapt to your intention. We're going to think about ways to be effective when you communicate yourself. In the past, the written communication was pencil. I don't have a pencil here, but pencil, pen, and paper. Do we have pen and paper nowadays? Of course we do. I have it, and I love it. But the digital world opened new possibilities. Now we can communicate with the world. We are here in Brazil talking to people in Europe, in Asia, in Africa, in North America, in Central America, in an island in Oceania. Our goal with this class is to give you the tools you want and need to reach more people, to talk to more people in a way that your audience will be engaged. And I start this class with this big book here, The 7 Spiritual Laws of Success. Page 35, the law of donation. We want to get things. We want to receive. But There is a law in the universe. There is a principle. If we want to receive, we first need to give. This is a principle, undeniable principle of the universe. We need to give first. So, when you write your text, think to yourself, what am I offering to the person who is reading me? What am I giving to the person who is reading me? Remember that. Everyone wants to share a viral video. Everyone wants to be successful. But what are we giving? How are we serving the people who are reading our production? The people who are watching us? The people who are listening to us? The Law of Donation. This book is written by Deepak Chopra. The second spiritual law of success, the law of donation, is based on the fact that everything in the universe operates through a dynamic change. Every relationship involves giving and receiving, because these are the aspects of the energetic flow of the universe. If we break the energy flow, we will interfere in the intelligence of nature. We need this exchange to keep the circulation of money or whatever we wish in our lives. I'm gonna share a bonus with you. 3, 2, 1.
Hello, my friend. What can I do to What can I do to be prosperous? What can I do to have money? Last classes we talked about things we can do to have more energy, to be calm. Today, you want to know about money. Felipe, okay. All right. I've gotten the ideas about breathing, about nature, but show me the money. All right, let's talk about it. And maybe you think I'm crazy with the things I'm going to tell you. The second essential law, spiritual law of success, is the law of donation. This law is based on the fact that everything in the universe operates by dynamic change. Every relationship involves giving and receiving, because these are the aspects of the energetic flow of the universe. If we interrupt the flow, we'll interfere in the nature's intelligence. Like a river, the money flow needs to be kept to avoid accumulating and stagnating. The circulation keeps it alive and vital. If you want to receive, you first need to give. If you want to receive more love, what can you do? You can give more love. If you want to receive more positive words, what can you say? But there is only one detail about this change of giving and receiving. It must be genuine. When you give something, give it with all your heart, without intentions. Give it because you have it. Because when you do it from the bottom of your heart, it multiplies. And then you can tell me, but Felipe, I have no money right now. I'm here to learn how to have money. And I ask you, is money the most valuable thing you have? I know, and you also know, that you have more powerful things. The most important things and most valuable things you have are your love, your attention, your energy, your time. Give your time to people. You will have your time multiplied. Give your love to people. You will have your love multiplied. Give your energy to people without the intention to get it back. It will be multiplied. And when you have these things multiplied, prosperity comes to your life. Money comes to your life. Go ahead, give it a try, and then come back here to tell me what happened to your life.
Yes, keep this in mind. You will give first. You will serve first. Then we will cultivate this good seed that you are planting. So then we can see it growing. Remember that. Let's have some water. Are you drinking water during the day? I always ask you to hydrate yourself. 90% of our planet is water, my friend. This is yours, this is mine. Cheers. Okay, let's move our bodies. Move your body. Move your shoulders. Move your legs. Move your fingers. Move your hands. Don't just watch me, come on. Move your body. Yes. If someone sees you moving your body, exercising, just explain. Well, I'm here enjoying my time. This is my moment. This is my English class. I'm learning, I'm growing. And say it in English. So then the person will look at you. What? Move your neck, my friend. Up. Down. Up. Down. Now let's do this movement here. Very simple. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come on, let's do it together. 8, 9, 10. Okay. All right. Now, let's do that movement as if we are picking something from the floor. You touch the ground and you get back. You touch the floor and you get back. Let's do it. Stable position, ground yourself, and let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. All right. Now let's stretch. Stretch up, okay? Look up, stretch up there. You count for us. Please count. 1, continue. All right. Okay. Now we're gonna breathe. As always, we breathe in the energy we need. We breathe in the air, the wisdom we want and need. And we breathe out the worries. We wash the negative thoughts that disturb our mind, that affect our routine in a negative way. Let's leave them behind, okay? Here we go. Breathe in. Hold. Breathe out. Breathe in. Twice more, please. Breathe in. All right, let's learn how we write better texts, how we share our thoughts, our intentions, our wishes, our goals online. Are you ready? I love to see you here. You are not alone. You know that. 3, 2, 1. Hello, my friend. How do you write your texts and share them online? How do you use the tools we have nowadays? And they are in the palm of our hands. My friend, if you have internet connection, you have the whole world to talk to. And my intention is to give you tools to write better, to communicate more effectively. So then you have more people to read your productions. You have more performance when you are sharing your thoughts. And I will start. Let me share my screen with you. Now I'm sharing my screen with you. Let's search on Google the biggest Instagram accounts in 2025. Here, AI overview. In 2025, the most followed Instagram accounts are the official Instagram account: Cristiano Ronaldo, soccer player, and Lionel Messi, soccer player, and Selena Gomez, I'm not sure who she is. I think she's an American singer, following closely behind. Okay. Now, let's access the Instagram account of Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano. Here. $652 million subscribers. What does he share? He shares some images of his games, of products he's sponsored by. Here he's sharing an image with his daughter, I think. Here is a promo video.
Binance Blockchain Week, it's coming.
Okay. So, by reviewing Cristiano's Instagram account, I can conclude that on Instagram, images are more powerful than letters. So, if I am sharing something on Instagram, I should think about ways to add one image to my text. If I'm sharing something on YouTube, I'm gonna share a video because YouTube is a platform made for videos. If I need to write an email, I'm going to organize my text in a way that the person will read and understand my email. Normally, we send documents through email. Normally, we attach documents when we send an email. If the conversation is more personal, I'm gonna send an instant message, a WhatsApp message. And when we talk using WhatsApp, we should use emojis. We should use GIFs. We should use the resources we have to have a nice conversation. I always comment with you about the audio messages. Brazil is the top 1 country in audio messages.
All right, we're excited to host Conversations in Brazil this year, a country that's really embraced the power of messaging to connect, express yourselves, and do business. You've made Zap your own, and you're some of the world's most active people on the app. People in Brazil send more stickers, engage more in polls, and send 4 times more voice messages on WhatsApp than any other country.
We love sending audio messages. If you analyze people, if you watch people around, they're always doing this. They're sending audio messages. Be careful. If your audio messages are long, people sometimes don't like them. My mom always sends voice messages, and I'm always telling her, Mom, please, shorter messages. She loves to talk. Now she has one button to press and she can talk freely. It's a dream. that's nice. Sometimes she wants me to take things or buy things for her, and she sends me an audio message. I tell her, please, Mom, in this case, send me a list of things you need. It's more effective, it's faster, it's easier. All right, so remember, when you are writing your text, use the resources you have and adapt your communication to that, for that platform. Remember that. 3, 2, 1.
Hello, my friend. How are you? How are you feeling today? I love to see you here. I love to see your progress. Welcome back. 3 attitudes to help you decide better, to make less mistakes, to make better choices. How can I say this word in English? Testemunha. Totally forgot the word in English. But be aware of the choices you make every moment. The best way to prepare yourself to any moment of your future is to be 100% conscious of your present. Pay attention to your thoughts, to your actions. What am I doing now? What am I thinking about? Before you make a decision, ask yourself 2 things. 1, what are the consequences of this choice? 2, is this thing that I'm doing going to bring happiness for me and for the people around me? Ask guidance from your heart. Ask your heart about this decision. If you feel comfortable with it, go ahead. If you don't feel comfortable with this decision, ask twice. Think about it. Comment here 1 attitude that helps us make better decisions. I want to be inspired by your words. Yes, my friend, you inspire me.
Hello, my friend. How do you write your texts online? We have different tools. We have different channels. And we adapt our communication to the channels, to the audience. You already know that. There is a sequence I'll share with you. How to write. Let me say, how to produce digital content. A simple sequence is planning, here you are going to brainstorm ideas. You are going to think about your audience. You are going to consider the platform where you will share your production. After planning, you are going to write your text. The writing part is the most important part because this is the real action. This is when you stop thinking and start doing. When you write, you just write. How? Write. But how many lines? Just write. How many sentences? Just write. Write, my friend. You can call it a draft. But please write your ideas. Write. Communicate. Write it the way you can. Felipe, but this way is not appropriate. No problem. Just write. Write down your ideas. Write down your plans. Write down your commitments. Write to the person you need to talk to. Write to the person you want to work with. Write to that person you want to have a... Love is in the air, everywhere I look around. Love is in the air. Write. After writing, you can review. The reviewing part is important. After reviewing, you can have your final editions. But please, don't stop here. Do not stop reviewing. Please do not stop doing final editions, waiting for your text to be perfect. Please, please. If this step of reviewing your text is taking so long, you were afraid of other people's thoughts. You were afraid of other people's opinions. Please share. Share. Share your texts. Can you understand that this is share? Share your production. I'm gonna bring the experts. I'm gonna bring the masters to tell you about writing, about how to write in a way that your audience will be interested. Enjoy them. 3, 2, 1.
Let me be very honest. I think I've had some, there's been criticism in reviews through my career that I think was fair criticism. And in the sense that I would think, yeah, you're right, that was weak and I can do better. But in terms of being influenced by certain things that reviewers would say, I would have to say whatever.
Write as though nobody's watching, because nobody's watching. Suspense is all about making promises to your reader. You're telling your reader, I know something you don't know, but I promise I'll tell you if you keep going. Writing a novel is about a process. It is not all about inspiration and craft. This class provides practical tools, a roadmap to turn your idea into a story. Take the pressure off yourself. Every single idea has been done over and over. You don't need a big idea. You need big hows. How do you create tension? How do you build character? What's the moral gray area that we're going to be writing in? There are elements that must be in a good story. The contract, the clock, and the crucible. If you're not sure what to write, write the wrong thing a few times, and let that be the process by which you find the right thing. Put a secret in a character's backstory. Write your villain first, because your villain is the one who's going to define your hero. There were some dark times when I wasn't actually sure I could accomplish this. There will be days you just don't know if you can do it. And on those days, what is going to save you is your process. Write until you're ready to show the world what you've done.
No matter who you are, learning about poetry is a huge source of power. You too can write words that will set the world on fire.
You see, if they're telling us to follow these steps, let's do it. Let's test. I am always in favor of testing things. Will it work? We don't know. We need to test. If it works, great, we repeat the recipe. If it doesn't work, okay, we analyze. We see. And we adjust the route to get where we want and where we deserve to be. 3, 2, 1.
Hello, my friend. Attitudes to keep your motivation. The first one is to keep your eyes on the prize. You will have obstacles, challenges. Face them and keep your eyes on the prize. Write down what you want to conquer. Write down on a paper, hang it on the wall. Make your how do we call your screen paper? I think this is the right way to call it. Make your screen paper your goals. Write your goals and put them on your screen, on your cell phone, on your notebook. Visualize yourself reaching your goal. Celebrate the small goals along the way. You don't need to wait until you get your prize to celebrate. Celebrate the small steps you were taking. Celebrate the journey. Make a plan to resist the temptations. If you're doing a diet, sweet and sugar things will be in front of you. How will you avoid them? If you're trying to save money, expenses will come. How will you avoid them? Deal with frustration and impatience healthily. Some days you will want to give up, questioning yourself if you must or not keep going. But do not give up just because you were angry, just because you were disappointed. If you were tired, no problem. Sleep, take a rest, and get back on track. Set a pace to yourself. Learning the value of a slow and constant pace will help you develop patience and assures you that you will keep on the right route instead of running as fast as possible. From these attitudes, which one is the easiest to implement in your life today? Comment here. I want to read your comment. Hello, my friend. You were writing your text and you were sharing your text online. You need to pay attention to the tool you're using. If you were using email, you're going to write text. You can attach documents. You can include links. And that's it. If you were producing a video, you need to check the audio. The audio of a video is more important than the image. I didn't know this, but during an event at YouTube headquarters, they shared this with us. They told us, look, you're producing content for YouTube. Pay attention to the audio. Audio is more important than image. Okay, if you are sharing something on social media, you need to see, is it Instagram? Instagram is more image. Image and a little bit of text. The image will present the content you want to share. You can write, but you present the content on image. If you were sharing your text on WhatsApp, instant message apps, you were going to think about the audience. Does my audience prefer to read? You're going to write. Use emojis, use animations, send GIFs. If your audience prefers to listen, you're going to send an audio message. But be careful, do not send long audios. People don't want to listen to long audios. Okay? So, to make a long story short, you are writing and sharing your text. Where are you sharing it? You are going to adapt your text to the platform. Felipe, but I like to handwrite. I know, but handwritten texts don't work online. But you can write with good letter, take a picture and share it on Instagram. This way, yes. And you can add a song together. Great. Explore your creativity to adapt to the platform where you are sharing your text. Okay? Now you share your text here. Comment here. I want to read from you. I want to see you here. The more you participate, the more opportunities you have. 3, 2, 1. Hello, my friend. Yes, we're finishing one more class. I am happy. I am grateful. I feel that you are progressing. And progress means happiness. I always tell you that. Congratulations. Yes. Congratulations. Today, we talked about how to share your written productions online. How to use digital platforms to share your thoughts. We talked about planning your text. When you were planning your text, what do you do? Well, I'm going to think about my goals. I'm going to think about my audience. I'm going to think about how I'm going to express this content to this specific audience. Then we talked about writing the text. You're going to write. Or like this, right? You're going to write. Write your text. If you ask me, Felipe, what's the most important thing? Planning, writing, reviewing, editing, or sharing? I tell you, the most important part is writing. Because I believe that through action, we get there. Sometimes we are stuck in the planning. Oh, I'm planning to do it. I'm planning to walk for 30 minutes. But I ask you, are you walking for 1 minute? No, Felipe, I want to walk for 30 minutes. Great, great. I can walk with you. If you invite me, I can go there and we can walk together. But let's walk for 1 minute. Instead of taking the elevator, take the stairs. Instead of staying at home, just go out of your home and walk until the corner of your home. You can do that as soon as we finish the class. Walk for 50 meters. If you do it, you are executing your plan. Same happens with your online digital productions. Felipe, I would like to send an email to you. All right, my email address is vocêaprendeagora@gmail.com. Send me anything you want. Tell me about your plans. Tell me about your goals. Maybe we can assist you. Maybe we can serve you. Maybe we can help you. Maybe we can work together. But
write your email and send it. Is it perfect? Probably not. Perfection is there, up there. But you are doing. Send it. Write your post. Share your tweet. Share your video. Send your WhatsApp message. Felipe, I'm not good when I'm writing. Okay, send an audio message, a voice message. Be careful, it can't be so long, otherwise people might not hear it. You know? So you plan and you do it. And then you can review it. You can edit your text. But please share your productions. I ask you to comment here. After this class, you have a space for comment. Comment. But Felipe, I'm watching on TV. I cannot write on TV. Okay? Here. Comment. I started this class telling you about a principle. The principle of giving and receiving. The principle of planting the seed. Do it, my friend. I wanted to play a song to you, but the guitar is stuck there. Next class, if you come, I'll play a song for us. I promise. Thank you very much. I'm Felipe Dib. See you next class.